What is up, guys? Jack here, and I am back with yet another video with my West Ham United career mode. You could be ever so kind to smash that like button if you are enjoying this series, and also subscribe if you are new around here. As you can see, we do actually look at our youth players here. First things first, we do offer Francesco Perin a new contract to join the club. As you can see, he's 75 rated with 75 to 93 potential, and that means he can be anything from a standard squad player to all the way up to a superstar, the man at the club. So if you guys have any tips to push youth players along, I'll very much be really glad to hear it. And also it helps out the other people watching this and wants to get their youth players up to the next level. Is it loans? I don't think it is. They don't really go up well on loans, so I'll be definitely grateful if you guys could tell me about that one. And Stoke City, we do get ready for a game against them, which should be a really good game actually at the Britannia Stadium. They've got a really solid squad. In all honesty, they don't really have any problems of probably breaking us down, which is going to be very good going forward in this game. As Dimitri Payet comes forward, he completely splits the whole defence and actually plays in Mauro Icardi here. Problems for Stoke as he falls to Dimitri Payet again, ahead of the defence and finds the back of the net. Incredible play there from the Frenchman as West Ham lead 1-0 against Stoke. That's incredible. I'm so happy for the lad to find the goal there. Look at that. The link-up play was brilliant and excellent. Look at this. You know, they're just playing around with the whole team here. The ball just finds into Dimitri Payet, who has actually got the captain's armband for today, who does make it his 7th goal in the Barclays Premier League. And more importantly, it's 1-0 to the Hammers in this game, away from home at Britannia, as Stoke try and get an equaliser here. The ball does come in to the box, does actually find Mama Biam Juve. Butland clears it away, and Bojan does actually miss an absolute sitter there to get his team back in the game, as we now look to attack again, this time with Manuel Lanzini, who cuts inside of his man here. It's still Manuel Lanzini, just wide of the mark. West Ham are knocking on the door now as Bojan gets onto the ball. Dyer does get a foot to it, but it does somehow find a way back out to Jeff Cameron. Into Juve again, he's been a danger man today, but Butland again comes up big with another brilliant save, but even though it's ruled for offside. The Argentine now, Mauro Icardi, links up with Dimitri Payet yet again. A dream team they're forming here, and Payet's low effort does get saved by our former goalkeeper, Adrian. As we go into half-time, it's 1-0 to the Hammers here, and we're just looking to keep pushing forward and try and see this game out in the second half, which I know we probably can do, as Luke Shaw gets onto the ball here. Great bit of play from him as he actually does link up with Dimitri Payet. He's been hidden everywhere for us. Into Mauro Icardi again, back into Payet, and that is stunning. Dimitri Payet gets his 2nd of the game in rather spectacular fashion. Look at this unselfish play from Mauro Icardi, again linking up with Payet, who gets 2 assists for him and 2 goals for Dimitri Payet. Great to see here. And then boys, like I said, are forming a little bit of a dream team. It's been a one-man, or should I say two-man show here today. They've single-handedly demolished Stoke. As Icardi comes forward here yet again, what can he do? This time he plays in Manuel Lanzini, and the Argentine gets a 3rd for the Hammers, and that is 3 assists for Mauro Icardi, showing that he's just not all about the goals. He can get assists too, and he really does care about this West Ham United team, which is absolutely great to see here. The link-up play was brilliant. Look at that ball through. No chance there, as Lanzini just blasts that into the back of the net here, and we are looking very, very strong going into the last quarter of this game. Great play from Manuel Lanzini there, as we do bring on Mahmoud Dahoud now, Mark Noble and Kennedy, with Dimitri Payet coming off to a standing ovation from the away fans. In the last minute of the game though, Shaqiri gets taken down by John Stones. A referee runs straight over to him, basically as if to say, like, what the hell are you doing? And he does brandish the red card. John Stones again sees another red, and that boy has to have anger management. He really does, as the ball falls now to Glenn Whelan, and we lose our clean sheet because of that, and Stoke make it 3-1. And it put a sour note on the end of what has been a really beautiful day of footballing for West Ham, but Noble lost that there, and the link-up play was really good, but you got to look at John Stones. What was that challenge? He got himself sent off stupidly. He didn't need to do that. There was no need for it, but again, it hurts us, and Glenn Whelan does get a 90th minute goal. The game come to an end. Final score here, West Ham 3, Stoke 1. We do get 3 vital points, and it looks like the league is all but ours now. It's in our hands. If we lose it, we deserve to lose it, basically, is what I'm saying. As West Ham do get Mauro Icardi's man of the match, an 8.9 rating, 100% passing, and 3 assists. That is absolutely magnificent for a young attacker like that, as we do get a win against Watford here, 1-1. Actually, sorry, a draw, should I say. The Aristeta and Vigil with the goals. Honours even shared between the two sides at Upton Park, as we do some more training with the team now. O'Connell, Bergwijn, Togwell, Poloski, and Reece Ox pops his head around the door and says thanks for getting some first team football. 18 years of age, he's still a very tender player, and he's one of our best prospects we have at the club. As Mauro Icardi does ask if he can discuss wages now, so we do open up contract negotiations with Mauro Icardi. We offer him the deal that he wants. He was currently on 60 grand, we're giving him a 30 grand increase to 90 grand per week. Crucial first team player on a 1-year extension on his current deal. Will that be enough? Only time will tell. Us get ready now for a game against Norwich. Very strong bench now as we get ready with Dimitri Payet and Icardi looking to run the show again. Tolisso, Dyer, Lanzini, Ceballos, Shaw, Stones, Reed, Bellerin and Butland. Now John Stones does keep his place in the team, but it'll be very interesting to see how he actually does do. Former player does come up against us in Matt Jarvis. Slimani up top also for Norwich, who looks like a very dangerous player. Nathan Redmond amongst the players on the bench, which is rather shocking actually. I thought he'd be in the starting lineup as Tolisso now gets the ball into our path of Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw actually does link up with Tolisso again, does find Icardi, turns away from his man, shoots, and that is turned around the post by Ruddy there. Really good defending, but from the resulting corner, the ball does come in, does find Ceballos, who headers it just over the bar there. Looping effort from him on that occasion as Payet gets onto the ball now. What can he do? Does actually play it into Tolisso. Tolisso turns away from his man, does actually find Hector Bellerin now. Bellerin plays the ball into Mauro Icardi. Icardi holds the ball up beautifully, plays it back into Hector Bellerin. The Spaniard turns, shoots, and into the back of the net. 1-0 to the Hammers at Carrow Road. Very important goal there from Hector Bellerin, who hasn't been amongst the goals at this season. He's a very attacking right back, but he just simply hasn't got into the right positions. But today he has, and he took that actually really well. He just blazes right foot out, finds the back of the net, and I'm over the moon for the lad because he's played some really good football there and makes it 1-0 to the Hammers, which again is very good for us going forward. As Icardi comes forward now, would actually play Luke Shaw, left back, does play into Danny Ceballos, who's brilliant in his positions, finds Mauro Icardi with the header, but Ruddy again is equal to his effort now as Bellerin plays the ball into Tolisso, who does find Dimitri Payet, turns away from his man here. Payet links up with Eric Dyer, great turn, great shot, and an even better goal. 2-0 to the Hammers from the two most unlikeliest sources. That I bet the bookies were not expecting these two to be getting on the score sheet. Look at that turn from Eric Dyer, brilliant, and that shot was nowhere close to being saved by Ruddy. West Ham double their lead right on half time, and that is brilliant to see. I'm absolutely over the moon. As you can see here, going into half time between the two sides, Norwich have been actually very disappointing, to be fair, and West Ham have been absolutely unreal. Can we continue in the second half as Dimitri Payet comes forward, does actually find Mauro Icardi. Icardi does really well here to cut inside, gets the shot away, and he is denied by the post. Unlucky there from Mauro Icardi as Nathan Redmond comes forward now for Norwich. He's got onto the pitch. He did obviously start on the sub bench. The ball does come into the box, does find Jarvis, and that sums up Matthew Jarvis in a nutshell. That was an absolute diabolical shot there from the Norwich City man. As we make some substitutes here, the ball would actually come into the path of Eric Dyer here. Actually does dispossess Olsen, who looked comfortable on the ball here. Great bit of play from Eric Dyer as he does find Mauro Icardi, who does get the third. And West Ham United have absolutely blown Norwich out of the water here. Fantastic play here. Eric Dyer has got to take the accolade for that. Great football from him. He's got goal and assist to his name here. And Icardi continues his absolutely unreal form. Really good to see there. He gets his 13th goal of the season. Can he continue it going forward? I think this lad can. He's a very, very good player. And the game would come to an end. Final score here today is Norwich City 0. West Ham United 3. Goals from Bellerin, Dyer and Icardi would be enough to see them out of this game. Again, a really good actually performance from us. We didn't really see much of the ball, and that's something I think we need to work on for the coming seasons. But we just have to wait and see what goes on, development-wise, and what players we can actually get in. As Icardi again for the second game on a trot does get man of the match, and he does accept the contract offer, playing some of his best football ever at West Ham. And why wouldn't you want to accept that deal to see yourself at the club? But guys, that is going to bring an end to today's video. If you could be ever so kind to smash that like button if you are enjoying the series, and also hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. We look to continue this career mode very, very soon. Again, comment in the comment section down below on how to progress youth players a bit more quicker. If you have any tips or tricks you want to give me in the comment section down below, I'd very much appreciate it. As always, I hope you have a really nice day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!